The Woman with the Porcelain Neck, Part 5. When I told her to get out now, I didn't expect her to come here. But here she was, standing in the middle of my office, looking at me with accusing eyes. "Why did you tell him where I was, Mr. Stanley? Why did you break your promise?" I ignored her questions. I didn't have to answer to this dame. "Where's Nick?" I asked. "On his way here," she spat. "Are you crazy?" I looked at her. It was her turn to ignore questions. "When Christoph finds out you're not at home, he'll know I've tipped you off. He'll be straight here. Don't you people ever think?" Again, she ignored me. "We need your help, Mr. Stanley." "What can I do?" I said. "Just get on a goddamn bus and get out of town." "I need to know why he's after me," she said. "You don't want to know." "I do, and you're going to tell me." The broad had pulled a gun, so for the second time that day, my life was in danger. "He's your father," I said without missing a beat. I was sick of these people. I wasn't going to keep their secrets for them. She dropped the gun, and in my imagination, I lit a cigarette, taking a long, hard drag. I watched her tear fall onto my carpet. "My father," she said. She was doing the calculations. I nodded. "I gotta go," she said, and turned for the door, but there was a man in the doorway blocking her path. I was expecting Nick. I got Christoph. "There you are," he said, tenderness in his voice. "You pig," she hissed through the tears. "Why are you looking for me? So you can put your own daughter back on the game?" "I didn't know who you were," he said, taking a step closer to her. She stared at him, the hatred in her eyes stopping him in his tracks. I have to say, I was impressed with the dame's spirit. "You were just a girl, but then I heard you talk about your mother. I put two and two together, did some digging. I was just about to come and tell you when you disappeared. You got to believe me." "Why?" she barked. "Why should I believe a pig like you?" "Because..." But we never heard his reason. A shot rang out, and Christoph fell forward, revealing Nick behind him, holding a handgun. Christoph lay on my office floor, blood mixing with his daughter's tears on my carpet. I took charge. "You two, get the hell out of town, now," I said. "I'll sort this mess out." Nick looked shocked. Louisa took him by the hand, and they left my office with a murmured thanks. I turned Christoph over. Luckily, the barman was better at handling gin than he was at handling a gun. Christoph was hurt, but he'd live. I stood him up, brushed him down, and got him to a hospital. "I didn't know," he said repeatedly as the doctors hooked out the bullet and stitched him up. "I didn't know." It was none of my business, but for what it's worth, I believed him. "Wait till she calms down," I said. "Maybe she'll come back." What was I doing handing out relationship advice to a gangster? "You saved my life," he said. "How much do you want?" "I don't want your money," I said, but then I remembered that smile. "But I do need a new secretary, and I think you have just the right girl for me." "Anything you want, Mr. Archer." "It's Archer Stanley!"